What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel Stacks from Scratch. It is me, your host, your favorite homegirl, right here on this internet, Mrs. Latoya Slater. And that's right, you already know, if you've been here before, you can just call me Toya. I'm so glad you're here with me on today because I'm about to show you something that's going to help strengthen your brand identity and give you a foundation that you can build your success. Okay, today we're going to be diving into what's going to make your clients draw to you and how you're going to be more professional. And you're going to do this by creating a branding kit so you can stand out and ensure consistency across any platform that you might be on, any type of marketing material, anything that you are using to announce and advertise your service. Okay, so in this tutorial I'm just going to walk you through as quick as I can how to create this digital brand kit in Canva that you can use for your own business, and of course that you can even use to sell to clients. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to cover 5 essential components that every brand kit needs, and we're going to use them right here on Canva. Are you ready? Okay, not only am I going to show you the 5 components, but I'm also going to tell to you about the psychology behind the colors, the fonts, the imagery, and everything you're going to use to help your business stand out. So I'm going to also show you how to make these formatted and how they can be downloaded so you won't have a problem sharing them with clients. Okay, alright, I think I just said a mouthful, but let's just get right into it. Head right over to canva.com, and for this tutorial I'm going to be using a meditation class as our brand example. Okay, so alright, follow me. Come right over here to the sidebar and we're looking for branding. You're going to click the brand icon. Now you see we're looking to create some brand kits, so you would click on brand kit right next to that icon and scroll all the way over. Right here you see the 3 dots, go right next to there and click add new. Alright, now that you've seen how to navigate to the beginning of the brand kit section, don't forget, if you're using the free version of Canva, you can still create this. Okay, you still got some great branding elements, but the pro version is going to allow me to save and apply different assets just a little more easily. And so now we're ready. We can start building on these 5 components of this meditation class. First things first, let's give it a name. It's going to call it meditation class. Alright, and create. Alright, so you see the first thing it's asking you for is a logo. So what we do, we just step right out of this Canva and open another one. Don't worry, that one ain't going nowhere. So go to your search bar and go right to a new Canva.com. This is the way I do it. I know it's a ton of ways you can get this done, but trust me, this is not that hard, and it's gonna be from your heart. So when you're doing this for yourself, it puts a lot of weight on you, but at the same time it frees you up from worrying about if it's just how you want it. So we're gonna type in logo in the create search bar at the top of the page, create a design. We're going to click in the search bar, and whatever type of business you're building this for, that's what you're going to put in this search bar. Okay, meditation logo. Alright, maybe you're doing health and wellness, maybe you're doing a hair and beauty, maybe you're doing a cleaning service, maybe baking. You're going to type the service name and the word logo. Now you see Canva is giving me designs that I've already created, but let's look at some templates by going right across the search bar up under where we typed and click on Canva templates, and there we have it. So just for the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and go with the very first one, but as you can see, Canva has loads of these for you You can't go wrong even if you're using the free version. You can tell the ones that cost money or they come with the pro version, they have a little, I don't know, that's the education cap. So I think they have a crown on them when you're using their version. Okay, so I like this down here though. I was gonna pick the very first one, but oh my goodness, Canva is so eye-catching. But let's go ahead and stick with, oh, it's so hard to just not scroll. Okay, but I'm just gonna go back up and get the very first one just for the sake of the video. Okay, meditation yoga training spot, and we'll customize this template. Now once we customize that, we're gonna just change the name really quickly to meditation. Take out yoga. Now I didn't mean to do that, so I'm gonna say undo. I create the blue search bar. I'm gonna try this again, trying to click inside. There we go, and just take out the word yoga. Alright, now this is the logo. So I do want to add a page because, like I was trying to explain to you, the logo is the most recognizable part of any brand. And for meditation class, we want to design, of course, that reflects peace, balance, mindfulness. Okay, so it's also important that you know we're going to use a variation. Logo variations are very important, okay, because some spaces may not be large enough for you to use your whole logo. So you want to create a variation. In most cases, most corporate places and business services, they have 2 or 3 logos, and they have a primary logo, a secondary logo, and a favicon, which is just a smaller logo mark or icon, if you will. Okay, and for this meditation brand, I'm going to choose this simple lotus woman here in front of the lotus flower with a minimalist font, and just keep it clean. Okay, and it's easy to cross over. So for the best results on here, I want you to just stick to some timeless. Okay, stick to something simple as possible. So for this variation, I'm going to take the lotus and duplicate it and bring it down and have this be our sub logo, our secondary logo. It may have to be used in places that the larger logo can't be used in, and we'll add no name here but initial. How about TMS? Let's go for that. Sorry guys, I'm right back on track with you. Okay, so it's be TMS, the meditation spot. Let's change that font up. I like Monster Rock for this, and we'll change that color. Change the color of this font. Let's go with one of these darker teal blues. And for a little greater effect, we'll even stretch it out a tranche and set it right here in the middle. Might even position it backward a couple times. What we could do. See, I get so excited with Canva. I get to doing all kind of things. I'm going to duplicate that lotus, bring it to the front so that I can bring it to the back. Clean it, tidy it up a little bit. And now you see the effect that it has there. Alright, so we got a primary logo, we have a secondary logo, and now we'll create a favicon, or just a simple icon that we could use. We'll say add page, and we'll take out this blue background on this one and make it white. And now, So we want to we want to remember that we want to keep it simple. We want to make it, avoid using too many different colors or too many small little letters that won't print clear enough. And so we want to also create a lighter version of the darker version, okay, or vice versa. But let's give this a little, give our favicon a little contrast to what we have up at top. And if we shrink down just a little bit by the pages, we can see them in order. But what we'll do, we'll take the meditation spot and make it the favicon. We'll duplicate that, bring it down to the third page. Now see, okay, we got a good color here. I think we need the bottom row as well. We'll duplicate that from the first logo and bring it down. Now we have a favicon, and that's all we'll do for that. Okay, so now we can keep it moving. You see, you have 3 levels of logos. You have your primary, secondary, and your favicon icon. So you notice this in marketing when they're corporate offices, let's say like Louis Vuitton, Nike, they all have several different logos so that you will be familiar with them, whether you're seeing them on a billboard going down the interstate, or if you're seeing them in a magazine with a full spread, you can always recognize them, but better just by glancing at them. Okay, so let's go ahead and download this logo by going to share. And we could, what I want to do, I really want to do them one at a time. Can I do that with y'all? And before we do that, let's make sure we have a name for the logo so we can find it easily when it's time to upload. Alright, and maybe there is a even more simpler way to do this. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to go ahead and do it the best way that I can for you. We're going to change that file type to a JPG. And then we'll select the page one at a time. We don't want it in a zip. So we'll select page 1. Done. Download. We'll share again. Download page 2. Same thing as a JPG. Was a JPEG, as I like to call it. Alright, page 2. Done and download. Next, I'm going to click on the third page before I click download, and you'll see why. So let's share, download page 3, and we'll make this a JPG image file type. And then for the page selection, if I didn't click page 3, we wouldn't be able to see it in order to click it, and it's very hard to scroll down there sometimes. It will work right this time, so I'm happy for that. Let's click page 3 by itself. Done and download. Alright. Oh, okay, so this is going great. And just so you know, I want you to be intentional with your colors, and I'm going to tell you why now that we have all these downloaded. We can leave this Canva and go back to the first Canva template that we were working on for the branding kit itself. Now we have our logo downloaded. We can upload it right here to this one folder, which is your branding kit. So let's click on add a logo. We know what we just downloaded was the last 3 meditation yogas. Now we're gonna, okay, we see it coming up. We're gonna add a new logo as well. Number 2. My recent folders. We got number 2. We're gonna add new again. Oh, this is just such a delight. I love to see it come all together like this. And there we have it. So this is a file that you would send out to anybody. Maybe they trying to partner with you. You could send them this, or maybe they're doing some advertising, or you have a brand ambassador, and you can send them this kit so they would know the guidelines and rules to go by when they representing your company. So that's why a branding kit is so such a lucrative asset for a business to have. It gives everybody a clear idea of what this company represents. Okay, so we have our logos downloaded. Let's scroll down to our next component, which is colors. This is why colors are so important. They play a huge role in branding because colors influence people, and they invoke emotions and ideas for people, and memories for people. So for a meditation brand, we're going to choose something soothing, something natural that promotes relaxation and clarity, like we just did. And as you see, being that we created the logo first, the colors of the logo have already been noted right here on the branding kit. Canva is such a good friend, and I'm very happy to know how to sift through and navigate through Canva, and that's why I'm sharing it with you as a way to make money. Now, meditation yoga training spot is look like it's still on the, oh no, it's just the name that was given to the logo itself at the top of the page. We should have changed it, but it's perfect. All right, that's not gonna show up on what we designing. It's just giving us a reminder of what folder we in. So now that we see we have the color palette already decided for us, we're gonna keep that. Okay, so we can remove this first spot here, and these have become our primary colors that we will seek out whenever we designing anything that represents the business. Now, if you look below the color dots, you see a number here. These numbers represent the color itself on the color scale, on the spectrum. It's in Canva. When you go to a color spectrum, like if I was to add new, add a palette, this is the spectrum. I will be able to type in a number right here. Oh no, FFF B9FFF. Sorry, and it didn't show up. But you should be able to type these numbers in this palette onto the spectrum and pull up the colors to match exactly, so you won't have to play the guessing game when you're trying to create from a different platform. Alright, so let's leave this part. We got the palette set up. We're going to tab on down. We don't need another color palette. We have that figured out. Okay, and don't forget the colors are important because of the psychology behind them. And we're going to use blue because blue represents trust, calmness, tranquility. Okay, just as if you were using purple, which is for spirituality. Okay, so branding colors are extremely important to the psyche of your customers. Let's get to fonts. Alright, so finding a font should be just as important as finding the color. Okay, because this sets the tone of the personality for your business. Have you ever signed a paper and used your most beautiful cursive handwriting? I mean, it's a way of saying something. It's a message in the tone of in your writing. So your font should be easy to read, first of all, easy to see, clarifying. Okay, it should be something that it's easy to read and easy to reflect the vibe of your brand. You understand? Alright, so for meditation, I'd say the best font would be something very simple, probably like what we have in the logo. Let's take a look at the logos again, and I think we should try to stick with these. Let's go right back over to the second Canva we pulled up and just make a note of these fonts that we already have. So meditation is in Kellen Eater I know they be some crazy names for fonts. So we got Kevin Etor and Montserrat. I like Montserrat. And we'll keep those two, okay? So let's go right back to our branding kit. And we'll go back, tab down to our fonts. And remember, for our title, we used Kevin Etor. There we have it. And for the subtitle, yeah, these two do need to bounce off of each other. They need to be different, because you just don't want everything looking like it's running all together. You want to be able to give it a little separatism, and especially so some ideas can stand alone when the clients are looking at your products, okay? So for the subtitle, we're going to choose the second font that we use there, Montserrat. Look, it already has it there for us. Now you can add more fonts to your branding kit, but for this one we only have 2 separate fonts on the logo, so I'm just gonna stick with that. Now we'll scroll, tab on down again, right past our font. It's the branding voice, and this is the font part as well. So to add branding voice, you just click the plus sign, and there you have it. It's telling you exactly what it wants. So your branding voice is important, because this is where you're going to describe again the uniqueness of your business, the personality of your business. So this is important as the font, and just as important as the logo. So in order to find a voice for the brand, this is what I want you to do. I am going to go right over to my friend ChatGPT and ask Chat to create this for me quick and simply, so it will save me a lot of time, and I'll still be able to tweak it and make it where I want. Now, in order to do that, what I do to prompt Chat, I simply go here. Okay. Looks like it don't want to let me in there since I'm screen recording, but that's okay. So let's go to Chat and tell Chat exactly what we want. Chat, we need, I like to say, be my assistant and create a brand voice description for Canva. Or a meditation class called, and what's the name of the class? The Meditation Spot. Make it calming and give the voice a soothing personality. All right, and enter. Now, Chat is so called, she have come up with 2 responses on here for us, but what we're gonna do is choose the very first one so we can keep it moving. Looks like Chat is done. Ooh, that's a lot. Now we don't need that much Chat, but what we'll do is take the meditation spot in a gentle, ground and reassuring tone. Every word is like a deep breath, slow and intentional. Oh, I love that. So we'll copy that, Control C, and go right back to our good friends on Canva. To our branding voice, we'll click in, paste, and save. Now we'll be able to go back and tweak these if we need to at any time. I'm just pushing on through to save some time. Now what I like to do to add new photos, first thing I do is go to Pinterest, okay? And I let Pinterest know colorful meditation photos. Now let's see what we can find that have some of the colors in it that we already representing. I think this one does. What do we say? Teal, blue, and white. Wow, isn't this beautiful? Let's go here. We definitely want to get this one saved. We'll download that. I like the water, of course. Keep going. We're looking for those colors. Okay, I like. Here we go. Download this image here. Looks like water and wind mixed in there together. Not bad. Yes, honey, yes. I like these colors to look a lot like the logo colors we have. It's not gonna let us download them. Okay, fine. We'll just keep going and we'll get one more. I even like that mood board, but it's kind of off. This is closer to our color. We'll download that image. Alright, now let's go right back to our branding kit and get to uploading. Recent photos, the last 3. I don't know why my image is not showing. I think of my storage is getting a little too full. Alright, we'll add another one. Generate on brand images on demand. You can now use any photo in your brand kit as a style reference to generate high quality photos perfect for your brand. Try it out from the menu of any photo. That's cool. Now I wonder if that's only for Pro version. Well, we keep going. We still uploading. And we got one more to add new. Upload. Alright. Now graphics. We're going to leave that alone. We've already created icons. Alright, so you witnessed how to make this kit and put it all together, either with your colors and typography, your logo. Great job. Great job. Now you have completed the components that you need, the 5 most important. And what I'm going to do now is show you how to share this and download this kit all together. Now what you'll do is go back to branding kits, and you'll see the 3 dots on the side of the kit you just created, and you'll click share, which will allow you to send this kit to your clients or to anybody else on your team. Okay, you can also duplicate this folder, you can delete it, or you can add to this brand kit. Okay, I would use a link to share. Okay, but for you, you'll be able to download the kit or just share the link, just like I'll be able to do with this version. Okay, all right, now I've shown you how to download, share this kit. Pretty much, I think you got it. You got to get it, girl. I don't know. What are you going to use this for? Are you going to use this for your personal brand to help stand out more in this market? Or do you think you're going to be using this for your clients? Either way you go, you can't go wrong, because a professional brand kit sets the foundation for a recognized business, getting notifications and a lot of eyes on you, and then the eyes are going to subliminally remember you. Okay, so whether you're doing this for yourself or for clients, as long as you stick to these 5 elements, your logos, your colors, your fonts, your imagery, the formatting, and downloading, this was going to help you stay consistent and most of all professional. So tell me, what kind of brand you want to be building? Drop it in the comments. I want to know. You know, I like to tell you my business and I like to hear yours. So let me know, what are you going to be creating your branding kit for? Let me know if you found this helpful, because if you did, I can drop more branding and business tutorials. I got plenty of knowledge in that field. And don't forget, we on our way to 400 videos. Huge shout out to the Get It Girl gang. Yes. Keep building that empire. I see you. You're doing so well. And congratulations today You have just learned how to build a branding kit that have expression that is designed in one location, that is graphic, that has your colors that you need, and keeping all of your components in one place for you. Congratulations, I'm very proud, and I will see you all on the next video.